Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing okay. That's nice to see like 85 of us hanging out already. Big hugs. Thank you very much for all the love. Come here. There we go. And we got kitty cat love. I promise not to cry so much, I swear. Big hugs. Yes. I missed you guys too. It is hard. She's not even been gone 2 weeks. It has its moments. Right? There we go, kitty cat love. Yeah, Mr. Clive. Everybody say, oh, everybody's got hugs for Mr. Clive. Hello, everybody. 105 of us. Here we go. We'll try to keep the tears to a minimum. I'll try my best. Forgive me. So I put the most of, or pretty much, the owl quilt together because really the other half was just the other half of what we already did. It gave me something to concentrate on. So it is behind me on the wall. So you can see that. So I'll get out of the way. And I've got some fabrics picked out for these funky eyebrows and stuff we're supposed to do. That's a lot of yardage that's required for this. And I don't have enough stabilizer, so we're going to order some. Okay. Oh, where are you going there, buddy? Here, hold on. You go down. You go down. It's okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, really? Jeepers creepers. Pardon? Yeah, tough love is right. Tough love is right. So yeah, I'll show you actually the, sorry, don't want to be a snot-nosed punk. Some of the fabric. Actually, if we go over to the iron camera, I'll kind of point out what's going to be kind of for what. And these are huge pieces here. I'll leave that on the desk when we come back to that. Okay. So this dark eyebrow piece right here, sorry, it's probably a little too low. Oh no, okay, we're good. This dark eyebrow piece right here is going to be this fabric. Okay, it's got some blue and a little bit of tan that's going to help bring out some of the other bits, and dark enough because we need a dark eyebrow, I think. And then of course my pupil, which is template K. Here is my beak. Okay, that's my beak color. That's that right there. Here is my eye, which they have as a turquoisey green here. I have mine as a blue, just to kind of bring out a little bit more of the blues. Here's my eyeball, so that's white, of course. And then for these two eyebrows right here, I have this lovely, it came from, I'm pretty sure it was Allison. She gave me a little fat quarter pack, and these were two fabrics in there, and they fit the template perfectly, and I thought they'd look really nice. So this has a bit of a greeny tinge to it, and this has a bit of a tan. So I think they'll look pretty good. I'm okay, Niku. Thanks for asking, though. It's tough. I know you know. Yeah, so those are going to make an awesome eyeball, beak, and eyebrows. What do we think? Think it'll be good? I think they do too, Helly. I think they match. They are massive, Kelly, and that's why I was like, can we go back to the other camera? Sorry, now everybody knows what I'm using. Because that took me a while to do that. I have to make two out of this template. That's just for the eyebrow. Two. Ow, oh, owie. Me cracking. Hello, everybody. Hello, 125 of us. Thank you so much. So two, I have to do two. So there's one template. That's another template. That's just for eyebrows. And then you have the little accenty, I'm assuming they're feathers for the eyes, which are these two. Okay. Those two. I have it doubled up just so you could see the fabric and how much you needed to cut of it. I just laid it out that way so you could see it. Okay. but I didn't lay out the bigger piece because it took me quite a bit to decide what I was doing for that. So the big piece will be that color, which I think will be good. I'm hoping. But we've ordered some stabilizer because I do not have enough. There's no way. So that is the beautiful owl quilt so far. I'll just fold up my little bits together here. Sorry, what was that? I missed that. Oh, I lost my mom like you do. Didn't you? I thought you lost your mom too. Yeah, she passed away on my son's birthday. So, hold on, just putting these off to the side. Yeah, I thought so. I remember you being in the chat shortly after she passed away. And I felt my heart break for you. So, but what we got going on here is we're going to continue with Pop's block of the month. Here we go. I'm going to work on some more of it. We just started the little beginning part of the little brown mountain. Okay, it'll look awesome. And I think we have 5 more rows to do. So we'll just plug away that, okay? We'll make some progress on that. So, but I hope everybody likes what occurred with the owl, though, so you can see the end result. Oh, thank you, Claudette. Thank you. Appreciate the hugs and loves. I really do. Thanks, Robin. Aw, thank you, Anita. I'm glad you like it. I'm working on my cutting my 2-inch strips. Oh, that's, yes, Lois, she actually was lucky enough to go shopping. She got shopping at Joann's. I'm surprised she was open. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I think it turned out lovely. And then we got to do the eyes and the eyebrows and the beak, and I think it'll look cute. I'm glad that that brighter color ended up in the center. Like, that's what I was trying to aim towards. So I was born at the exact same time that my grandma passed away, 3/15, not on the same day. It's interesting though, right? You know. Looks great, says Heather. Well, you've got some healing to do there, girlfriend. It's okay. Aw, thank you, Niku. Big hugs to you, buddy. So, are you under? I'm assuming everybody's under like house quarantine, like stay at home unless you need meds or groceries. Other than that, little small businesses are closed unless it's an essential sort of thing. Thank you very much, Anne. It actually came from my Calgary family. They used to go, they do all my shopping. They shop for all my clothes because I'm not a shopper. So thank you. I was trying to wear something bright and cheerful. So I'm just trying to be a little cheery. Doing my best. Yes, I saw that, Connie Jo. You're a nurse though, aren't you? How are things going for you? You're stuck with us watching. Happy. Since March 14th. You guys been out. Yeah, well, we were out just before March break. We're not going back until May 4th, supposedly. The teachers are calling the students that I know of from my school. Like, I don't know how it's working for everybody else. And obviously Munchkin's doing his classwork via his computer downstairs and like some sort of listening or video chatting device. I don't really know. So, and of course Pop can always work from home, which is good. Thank goodness. There's that. But I feel bad for the people who are getting very little reward in regards to this, in like having to work, like if you worked at a grocery store before or so on and so, like I did. I worked at one for 6 years, so I have much sympathy for those people who are running around like bat poop crazy with chicken with their head cut off sort of thing, like just trying to help people and satisfy the needs of the people. So, and still putting themselves at risk. So, first time commenting on your live. Hello, Angela. I'm from Central New York. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been off work since March 20th. Man, I'm getting loads of time. Lots of people are getting sewing done and cleaning done. And well, it's a good time for spring cleaning. But hello, Pat. I've not been out of the house since March of 2. Really? Well, I have to go outside with Sophie. And we've been down to the grocery store and stuff. But that's about it. We haven't gone into Orangeville. Munchkins hit the drive-through McDonald's twice, I think, since we've all been home. And we just ended our 3rd week all home together. So, you know, that's not too bad. You know, other than that, we've tried to use what's in the freezer, what's in the cupboards, what's in the, you know, what we preserved, and whatever we can get from the grocery store. So, but, yeah, online classes for my youngest starting Monday. I'm working from home. Hubby just got laid off with construction shut down tonight. Ow, sugar plums. I'm sorry, Pauline. That's, ugh. I know there's going to be so many bad repercussions of this. Well, only the drive-throughs are open here. That's it. You can't, there's no lobbying. Any of the delivery restaurants are usually open from about 4 to 8, or delivery or pickup. And they'll, like, you know, drop and go sort of thing, you know, tap through the window, you know, I don't know, whatever. But it's a weird world. And we couldn't leave Ontario even if we wanted to. You know, we're going to have a celebration of life sometime this summer. Hopefully, when we can all get together, it's all of our family. So it's just weird. It's just wackadoodle weird. Well, thank you, Angela. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. You're making me happy. Well, thank you. We have 150 of us hanging out. I wasn't sure who was going to show up for guild meeting today. I know it was a little bit spontaneous. Only gave you like a 1-day notice. So I'm at my son's house for the duration, babysitting, the homeschooling the 6 and 3-year-old. Oh, yeah. Good bless you, Robin Malik. Hello, Quilting for the Soul. She's doing a little bonnet block, and it's really quite cute. It's absolutely adorable. If you guys don't know Quilting for the Soul, go, you know, click on her channel and then come back to us. So, missed you and wanted to give you. Oh, thank you, Sue. I was feeling those hugs and those prayers. I think the Saturday of the live stream with everybody, you know, sending prayers my mom's way. Maybe she felt it was okay to go because she passed away the next day. Yeah, the bonnet block. Yeah, exactly, Quiddy. 150 watching, 52 thumbs up. Come on, people. Exactly, Linda. I think it was Janine. You got your jelly roll race. Did I see that? I thought I saw that before, just as I was sitting down. I was trying to move the screen back, and it scrolled up just a smidgy. So, pin but permanent on top of your eardrop. Sorry for you. Oh, whoa! What's going on? Trying to get as many UFOs finished as can, but not done one yet. You'll get there. You'll get there, Steph. Baby steps. Happy anniversary, Kelly. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Acupuncture for Mike. Oh, ouchies. Well, I guess if it works, right? If it works. Going to the grocery store myself. My son has been going for me. I've offered up to a couple of my elderly customers, because I know we're all fine in the house, and I'm more than happy for them to like e-transfer me the amount for the groceries, and then I can like leave them on the doorstep and run sort of thing. So I've sent that out to about five of the ones that I know around here that have, you know, brought their quilts to me, and I know that are, you know, they live by themselves, and, you know, some are out in farmhouses way out in the back 40, so, but they say they're okay and their family's looking after them, so good. So, yeah, they had a number of layoffs, actually, after Pop came back from, I don't know, what do you call it? Bereavement leave? Okay. So he had to go back last Thursday, and he found out that day was 20% of his co-workers were laid off. So I was like, holy bejeebies, Batman. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you very much. All right, should we get some work done? Oh, and remember, on the last of the 12-hour live stream, there was some sort of mistake in my, laying out that row. It was a little too long. I had one of the sky panel pieces an inch and a half too long. So that's why I was like, wait a second, this is not lining up. Let's just stop this right here. So I unpinned it all, measured each piece up as I went along for the sky and the cloud, the sky, the cloud, the land, and so on and so forth. But I realized it was a wrong sky piece. But that's okay. Hey, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. I'm looking after an 82-year-old friend of mine, although she has family. Oh, that's good. That's good. I put it out there. Layoff doesn't, it means pretty much fired. But it's not that you were fired because you did something wrong. There was just no work for you to do, so you've been laid off. That's kind of what it is. So it's not like it takes away the bad stigmatism, I think, of stigma, whatever, that word, the word I'm looking for. That you didn't do your job right, or you failed at doing something, so you were fired. It was like you were doing a fine job, but unfortunately there's no work for you at this point in time. So, oh, I'm sorry, Brat. Well, at least it's only for 2 weeks. You've been with your mother and father. Good, Rowena. Good, looking after them. Making it's for inside. I'm putting white. What? Okay. I have trouble trying to get my mom and dad to understand that they should not go shopping. I will go for them. Yeah, they should be at home. Furloughed now. Exactly. No working, but when it resumes, you can go back. Yeah, exactly. Furloughed. They go without telling you, Pam. That's it. I'd take away their car keys. They can't obey the rules. And that's why some of this stuff is still progressing, because people aren't taking it serious. Literally, we have not gone anywhere. Like I said, down to the little grocery store to top up some things, hitting the McDonald's drive-thru twice, we're good. Like, we're staying inside. I'm outside with Sophie. I've got some plans for the garden. It's just been a little hard to get motivated, but I'm feeling a little bit more each day. So, baby steps. I'm trying to finish Pop's April block of the month pattern to go along with this beautiful start that we have so far. This is January, February, March, and we're just going to finish off April. We only have 5 more rows to go. But I have a feeling it was going to, be, just whatever we were doing today was what we were doing. But we should get doing it since the row's laid out. So, doing some gardening too. Yeah, that's encouraging. And the birds have been chirping. Yesterday was gorgeous. The sun was beautiful, but that wind was so bitterly cold. There was no way I was doing anything outside. Today, oops, sorry, didn't mean to rub the mic. Today, there's no wind. The sun is out. It's gorgeous. So after the stream, I'm going to go and tidy up a couple of the beds that we've had that we didn't do anything with last year. And I'm going to lay down some stuff and maybe some rocks or some boards to keep it in place, and then make some progress. Figure out where I can get some soil, where I can order some from. So, had an ice storm yesterday. Ooh, yeah, Alberta had snow, I heard. Yikes. No thanks. I'll take a pass on that. I'll take a pass on that. I don't want that. No thanks. All right, so here is our triangle-y bit to start us off. It's at our top of our row, and then we got a piece of sky. It isn't? Oh, geez. Yikes. Because, yeah, well, that's what a couple of the elderly people said, that that's what their kids are doing. They're just delivering to the deck, and that's it, So, better safe than sorry. I mean, we got to take this serious. When people aren't listening and doing what they're supposed to be doing and getting false security with false information, and it just leads to, an explosion of cases. 20 Celsius on Monday later. Oh my gosh, that's almost bikini weather, Helly. Get your bikini out. Yeah, you were in the hospital. How are you feeling? You could use some rain. Dry here. I think we're in for rain for 3 days. I think this week. So it should be a wet week. That's why I thought if I got started on what I wanted to get done today or tomorrow, then that gave, you know, the other days for it to set in. I got to toss some grass seed and stuff and. No, I think it's going to be a lot of virtual stuff. I mean, that's what we've had to do with, you know, communicating with my siblings in regards to the death of my mom. It's been a lot of video chat and a lot of phone calls, so that's what it'll have to be. We'll set the table for you, but you know, we're eating your side of the dessert or your portion of the dessert. What's up, buddy? Nope. I got work to do. They already saws yous. They don't need to seize you anymore. Unless you guys would like to see Mr. Ow! Why? He says you need to see him. Okay, he says that. There we go. There we go. Talk to your peoples. Ow! Why are you digging in? I'm right here, dude. There you go. Hey, there you go. Baby panther. So she is just fine. Where is she actually? You're good. Sophie! Let's get some Sophie time. Sophie! Oh, there she is. She's at the door. What are you doing laying at the door? Come on. I know you like this side because it's your good side. There we go. We just have to get Daddy to focus over. There we go. Hey. She's good. There she goes. Right? Yeah, thanks for asking about both of them. Hey, right, Rolfie? Oh, it's a big stretch. Oh, such a big stretch for such a little puppy. All right, you two, no fighting. Holy moly, you're like siblings. Come on, you, scoot. They're both good animals, but I love the Sophie Lophie more. Just saying. I'm allowed. Oh, I'm sorry, suburban hillbilly. I'm sorry. I know it's tough losing loved ones, both pet ones and human ones. It's hard on the heart. Kelly, I did this morning. What did we do? What did we do? Next on my list. Yes, I'm sorry. It's hard. Love my Juki quilty sewing machine. Very fast and only straight stitch. It does a much better job quilting, free motion, etc. than my Husqvarna. Oh, really? Interesting. Useful tidbits of information. What model is it? Maybe that might help people. Me too. Scrappy would be good, right? Too. The nurses in Dad's long-term care facility used their personal phones to FaceTime me and my sister with Dad, who is 98 grades. Oh, that's awesome, Gwenny. That is awesome. That's a good teamwork. There was a couple of times I called the center where Mom was at, and they would put the phone down and come over and check on her and you know, tell me she was napping or whatever, or she was visiting with a friend, and I'd say, that's okay, don't disturb her, you know, let her have her fun. If she was doing nothing and being lonely, then I'd love to talk to her. So, but yeah, they were good at the nurse's desk. Ordered background fabric this morning. Some shops are limiting order to 1 yard cut. Oh, really? Why would the amount? That seems weird. Why would the amount be different? Why would there? I guess why would there be a restriction on the amount? Or maybe because lots of people want to come in. I don't know. I'm just confused. What's going on? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry? So we have to do one for April? Okie dokie. All right, where this is supposed to go this way, I believes. Yes, I believes. I believes I can sew. Yeah, the owl was a fun project, a little complicated or confusing in the direction. Did anybody figure out why they wanted, like they had it, because it lines up perfectly here. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, didn't understand the 2 7/8 bit. Oops. Aw, thank you, Anne. Happy you're here. Happy everybody's here. Hello, Bernadette from Dublin. Sorry to hear you. Thank you very much, Bernadette. She was a wonderful woman. Kids drinking? Cutting 1 yard or more. 1 yard or more. Well, that seems to make sense, like more. Oh, like minimum would be a yard. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Kim. I could totally see that. You know, because if you're going to cut it, you're going to, you know, cut it for 2, right? What's up, Trouble? Go have a nap. Well, I don't really know, Allison, whether it's actually wrong or not. Because we all saw when I did them at the 2 7/8, right? Because it says actually cut the F and E and whatever fabric of the 2 7/8, right? It's actually a total separate cut, and then you put those separately together. So even with the way they go together, there was just so much room in between each block. Remember, there was this big gaps. So that's why I'm like, well, how? No matter how I tried to put it together, it was leaving big gaps. So, and even the template cut wasn't the same as it was with the strips of the parallelograms, the diamonds or whatever, was not the same as the template to cut for the background fabric and for those pieces. So it was very confusing. So I don't know. It was a little interesting. Hoarding, never. It's for future stuff. We miss each other. He's in Belgium and I'm... Oh, that's hard. Oh, yikes. Video chats only go so far. I'm glad we're all together, like Munchkin, Pop, and I. You know, I really am. No one wants to, you know, take anybody out yet in the first 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. So it seemed to go together better at the 2.5 cuts. So, but I think what they should actually have you do is make the template out of one of your cuts of your diamonds. Like you take that measurement, it's like 7.5 by blah, 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 7.5 by whatever. And then that's your template that you do and you cut those other fabrics out of. But I don't know. So. Oh, they didn't? That's too bad, Anna. They would have been so cute. I'm glad you're going to try again. I'm glad. Don't give up. What are you doing, Mr. Clive? He's in the sunlight. All right, let's pin this one on. Anyone here join the Lisa? I don't even know who Lisa Marie is. There, Tammy Davidson. That is not a place for you to nap. Hey, get off. Don't make me throw something at you. Hey, Clive, come on. That's not for you to nap on. There we go. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. You give me some lovin's. There you go. Good kitty. Thanks for listening. Hello from Oshkosh. Sunshine, good health, and positive attitudes. Love all and glad to be here. I'm happy you're here too, Cindy. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's looking brighter and brighter with everybody hanging out with us. Thank you very much, all 188. 188. So I'm sorry if anybody is sick. That is never a good thing. We are all fine, well and good, keeping ourselves out of trouble here, so no worries there. No worries there. We're all good. I know a lot of people thought maybe we were sick, that's why we weren't around, but no, it was my mom who passed away the day after the 12-hour stream, so, well, the morning after, actually. We got the phone call really early. So, well, it was early for my sister anyways. Scrap batting, yeah, I was speaking of scrap batting, I made 4 more of those little fabric bowls for my nieces. 2 of them had birthdays. One was on the 14th and one was on the 23rd. So, and I made them 2 bowls each. I'm happy to show them if anybody wanted to see them. And my customer loved the other fabric bowls. So I'm hoping they should arrive shortly. I'm assuming this week. It's taken a long time. Seems like it's taken forever. That's okay. Patience, 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 patience. But yeah, no, I got there. I meant to pick up some goodies from the store the other day, like, a couple of sweet treats to put in the package. Since I couldn't make them, their birthday cake or whatever this year. Or, yeah, 11 see them. All right. Oh, whoa. Oh, let's get those set up. Yeah, they're right here. So I made a short one, and this one and this one I'm going to go together. Okay, so there's that one and that one. That was going to go to Mac, and then these 2 were going to go to Sarah Lynn. So, yeah, because maybe Mac could put her like keys in there, or a phone, or whatever, some change. And I thought maybe Sarah Lynn could, because she's younger. She's only 8. She just turned 8. So I thought she could use those for all sorts of doodads and thingamabobbers. And so, yeah, aren't they cute with the little colors and stuff? So, yeah, they turned out well. I think so. And they kind of match. They got some similar colors in each one. So, yeah, that's what I made. And they're flexy, so I can just like squish them down, and you can make them really small. Just stick one in the other sort of thing. But yeah, so I'll mail those out. I have the envelopes. I just didn't get them addressed. I meant to, and I just, you know how it is. Yeah, they're really cute. I'm hoping they like them. So one's got to go to BC, and the other one's got to go to Alberta. So. Yeah, they're cute too, aren't they? It didn't take too long. It helped me just kind of piddle at something. I didn't sew for like 4 or 5 days or something, so I sat around as a blob. I did make sure I showered every day and changed and did half decent clothes, though Pop told me I had to change out of my sweater because that was like the 4th or something day in the same sweater. But I said it was warm and it made me comfy. And he said, put a new one on. And I'm like, okay. I didn't give him a hard time. Employment and university is most often reasons. Well, I missed something. Yeah, well, they're really easy, and you know, we could use the batting. I thought of actually just cutting a bunch of strips and then putting them on the guild table every time there's a guild meeting, and somebody will nab them up and make little things out of them, you know, so. Because I don't really know what to do with all the bags of stuff I do have of the batting bits left over, when I know I can probably cut it up and package it a bit nicer, right? So, I mean, I was thinking about if I cut enough to make a bag like my beach Camden bag, you know, that I made last year with the 3 panels and some white fabric and 3 panels of Northcott. I think it was, I don't know, Mirage or something like that. Anyways, it was fun to do. I made a beautiful bag. I get lots of compliments on it no matter where I go. And people notice it. Well, the people who have taste notice it. Let's put it that way. So, yeah. And I thought, yeah, maybe do enough for her to somebody make a big bag, or just make a couple of those bowls, or, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't take too much, really, when you think about it. You can sell those in little packages. And they're easy enough to put together or overlap or squish up together as you're sewing the strips around. You can always do a little zigzag to put the strips together if you're making a big one, or doing a carpet. You know, you're going to have to add the pieces together anyways if you're making a carpet. Block of the month. It's huge. It's huge. Actually, it's bigger than 45, my love. I meant to tell you that the other day. I thought that was a fibizoid right there, because let's see. It is not 45. It is 68. So 45 would be here. Really, buddy? Seriously? Yeah, so we need to change that. It's not 45. So I'm really leery on the 105 at this point in time, because I think it's going to be bigger than that. Because we're already at, let's hold the snap. Oh my gosh, this would be so funny. We're already at 94. So this is really long. So there was a little bit of measurement wronging in there. Whoops. Clive needs his own show. Yeah, I'm sure he's missed everybody on having his own show. This will be like a big panorama. I'm going to have to enter this into a quilt show whenever they have quilt shows again, because this is going to be massive. I like that extra touch of brown there to make a couple of, there's a small brown mountain and a bigger brown mountain. So I just hadn't decided if I was going to do 2 different browns, because the little brown, the dark one being little, I'm fine with that, but I kind of wanted the bigger one be a little bit more of a lighter brown. So we'll see how it works. All right, let's lay out our other row. Ba-ba-da. Huge hugs. Thank you, Baze. Happy you're here. To make it smaller, you could do one. Yeah, you probably could. But why not have a huge wall piece, or something that goes down the stairs, or, you know, wraps around in a room or something? I think that would be amazing. Having a big, huge cuddle blanket for outside or something like that. Everybody sits in a row, you know, on a bench. 1,500 people, no. Well, yeah, when that continues to happen, the township's pretty much shut down. So who knows when this is all going to deal itself out. That's for sure. All right, so I did get that one done. Let's check it off the list. And it fit, so that's key. All right. right, let's lay out the second one. We know we need one of these, and it's got to go this way. We need a sky piece, which is number 7, which is 2 by 11, and I think you were this piece over here, weren't you? Yep. Okay, so there. Just get all our little pieces laid out here first. One little square. 3 of sky is 5. Just make sure that is 5. Yes, it is. And 3 of white. 5. 8 of sky blue is 12 and a half. All right, I think you might be this guy over here. Yes, you are. Okay. And then 3, which is 5, and a 1. Okay, is that the end of that? 2, 1, and 1. Yes, it is. Okay, and then the gap, and then I want to change the brown. Okay. All right. And then we need a 3 of dark green, which is a 5. There we go. And a 7 of light green, which is 11. And I think you might be it. Or you might be it. Neither one of you are it. Tag, you're not it. Okay, what about you? You got 2 of yous. And you'd be 11. All right, okay, cool. Bob Jungle. 200 of us. Thank you, everybody. Big hugs. Big hugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did I do with... Hold on, I want to show you... Obviously, that's the owl pattern that we tried to finish off. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's what it'll look like once I get some eyes and some eyebrows on it. But it looks really nice, doesn't it? Oh, sorry. Move the chair out of the way. You can see it. There we go. It was pretty much the same repeat to the other side, so it was easy enough to put together. It's not like I felt like you guys were missing anything, so... but putting the April block together would have been a bit much. So it's going to look good. I got some really nice colors picked out for the eyes and the eyebrows. So, but I'm waiting for stabilizer. It's going to take a lot. It doesn't say anything about stabilizer in here, so it makes me wonder how they were going to keep the fabric down. So, but yeah, I got some nice complementary color. And you guys are interested in purchasing this, you can. I'm sure there's a link somewhere. And you can bid to win. Okay, I need a 3, and then a 6.5. I think that's 6.5, is it not? Yep, it is. Yeah, no, I'll finish it off and I'll quilt it up, and well, actually the winner gets to their choice of how it wants to be quilted and their batting and backing and everything else. So, you know, you could help out, and you get some choices. Happy to have a video chat with you, and we can chat about what you want and how you'd like it quilted up, for sure. And I'm assuming if you weren't bidding on it, you know, if you're bidding on it, then you like the colors. So I'm hoping that's okay. Okay, and then a gray. Okay, and then our 8 and 8 of our blue. Which is 8 is 12.5. Oh, that's this one. Well, that's 11. Are you 12.5? Nope. There we go. Finally. And then this one. 12.5. Okay. And then a little square. Or that one. All right, let's put the other one together. And you, muchacho, is going to get up to go whoa-whoa-whoas. Well, the people hear your purr-purr first, though. Right. Mr. Clive is sending the loves. And thank you to everybody who was thinking of us. I'm just chilling. You can really see him against my shirt this time, though. That's good. 30 grand. I hope. That'd be nice for the shop now, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be, Deborah? Yeah, when we sent the tree skirt to Australia, it was $86, I think, Canadian. Really? Dude, would you get in my grave that fast? Holy moly, moving on. I think it was $86, and when we sent the smaller quilt, I think it was like $64 or something like that to get to Australia. So it's and that wasn't any like Speedy Gonzalez sort of route either. That was Al Poco. Let me tell you. So I know, it's crazy. And for Heli, even though it went shipping by boat or whatever, it was still like $40-something to get to Copenhagen. So well, we're not charging you that amount. We're not charging you that. That's for sure. Nobody's had to pay for any of the quilts they've won here. Not one penny that I know of, anyways. What's going on? Hello, Frax. Hello, Lucy. Haven't seen you in a bit. What's going on? Is Cherie from Cherie Studios here? I know she missed the 12-hour because she had no power. So. How many live streams did they get? A lot. All right, we need to sew these bits together here. Hold on. Let's try and do a couple of bits at a time. It's hard because I have to start all the way over there and then work my way. So, well, we're doing a row. We're doing row, actually, we're doing row, what are we doing? We're doing row 42. That's what we're doing, row 42. Week 3, yeah, we're on week 3 too. No. Where's your human? Where's your other human? I'm not going to get any work if you just want to cuddle on my lap all day. And it's not like we haven't cuddled enough. Wow, that was so sad. Wow. Mr. Cryface. Sad Cryface. Why, thank you, Deborah. Thank you very much for liking the owl project so far. Well, 4 weeks. Oh, geez. And everybody's still okay. That's good. That's good. See, you already got me coughing. Silly cat. All right, let's do a white and a brown. If someone bid that amount, you'd have to do it. Yeah, we would. They'd have to shave. Oh, okay. It was a continuation of just whatever somebody donated 30. No? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, apparently not, Anne. Apparently not. To block me from Mr. Clive cat germs. Well, the birds have been out. It's like they've been chirping like crazy. I think it rained a little bit last night because one of the patio cushions that I actually had out was wet on it this morning. So hubby bought a grooming kit online, and now he's razoring his. Ooh, he's going to do some fancy designs or something. Trim it up a little bit more. Well, hello, Miss Constance. How are you? Well, you can join us at our Quilt Guild, and it's a block of the month. We're working on April's, and this is Pop's block of the month. This is what he designed via some software. I forgot which one he was using. And we're putting it together, We've kind of been doing it as mostly live streams because it's more fun that way. We did March on the 21st of March. We had a 12-hour live stream then, so we did March and a little bit of April. But we were getting tired towards the end where we were working on April, and we made a mistake, and we just didn't know where it was, and we just said, you know what, that's it. We're going to talk for 20 minutes and then say goodbye. Which is good. Washington State. Well, welcome. We are in Ontario, Canada. And happy you're here. We're about 2 hours from Toronto, for those non-natives. That's what everybody else calls it. Jelly roll race. That would have been Pop and I on the 12-hour. That would have been February's. That would have been February 29th. Yes, because it was leap year. Yes. Saturday, February 29th. Yes, I have Pop's jelly roll race right over there. And I'm glad that the other one arrived safely, if I remember correctly, from the chat. I just need to make sure which way this triangle goes. This way. Nope, this way. Okay. Oh, thank you, Allison. Big hugs. She had such the beautiful spring quilt that she had here, and then I mailed her. Oh my goodness, it turned out so pretty. I was so proud of it and just so pleased with the way, you know, her artistry and my artistry went together so well. It was really nice to work on. It was a very beautiful piece. Had some hand applique and some hand embroidery, and it was lovely. It's a beautiful piece. And then she tells me it's like 20 years old. I'm like, what? I can't believe that. I'm so surprised. Yeah, no, beautiful piece. I have a Halloween project of hers too, which will come up in a few months. But as to Long Arm Wednesday, there will be one this Wednesday, and we have been working on Munchkin's quilt. It's actually right behind you. I could pan the camera around if you guys wanted to see a smidgen of it. I'm just putting some finishing touches on it and leaving a bit to be able to film for Long Arm Wednesday. And then we still need to do some click outs for the dragon, the Pegasus, and the Griffin to get those stitched down. But they can always come at a later date as long as I get it finished as much as I can. So. Yeah, I had to take his off for a little bit, and of course I wasn't quite feeling like quilting, so but I had a couple of customer quilts to finish up, so I did that, and then put his back on and have been working on it between the past 3 days. So you're being very quiet. Oh, who's being very quiet? Sassolette, she's here. Oh, big hug, Sonny. I like how Mitchell thought he could still fit in the sink. I'm like, boy, you're too big for that sink. You need your tub. It was so cute. Silent but deadly. They used to say that about my mom's farts. Just saying. They were silent but deadly. Weren't they, Pop? I used to always give her such a hard time. God love me insisted he could. I'm squishing my butt in there, Grandma. Or Nana. Sorry, he calls you Nana. Hello, Miss Colleen. How are you? She's high and lurking. I'm glad she's lurking. Big hugs. Big hugs, honey bunny. Thank you. What, Mr. Clive? Oh my gosh, the cat wants his time. He's missed you peoples. All right, we're almost there. Check out. Check this out. I know it's upside down. We'll get there. We're building our mountains. This is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. What, Mr. Clive? What you doing? Hey? Yeah, I've got lovely flowers have been dropped off at the house with lovely sympathy cards. So thank you to all my neighbors who have, helped out with that. So one lost a cat not too recently and gave me all their cat food from the cupboard. I'm like, now my cat's going to be spoiled because now he's going to get wet cat food. So that's okay. It's only like 2 cans, so could spread it out like special occasion. Yes, yes. Ow, what? My goodness, no, keep the claws to yourself. Oh my God, we need to make up a new song that, you know, Mr. Clive, keep your claws to yourself. Mama's working hard in the quilt shop. Keep your claws to yourself. I don't know. Will it fit on your long arm? This one? Or what do you mean? This one itself, Pat? Or you're talking Munchkin's quilt that's on the long arm right now? Because we're almost on it. Yeah, of course it fit. Well, maybe not this way, clearly, but it will this way, definitely. It'll just have to quilt it the width-wise and go down the length. So don't, no. It's like slash evade with the cat. Slash evade, slash evade. Yeah, it would not fit. Even at the 145, it would never have fit on the long arm that way. I think the long arm, I think the biggest we've had was what, 118 or 122. I can't remember if it was 118 or 122 on the long arm. So. Yeah, but if you guys wanted to see Munchkin's quilt on it, I can certainly, after this row, do a little pan over and just be careful that, or be weary that the camera is going to move, and I don't want anybody getting sick. So I'll try and make it slow. But if anybody wanted to see, I'm happy to. Don't you bring that what chair? The chair might hurt her back. I know Helly's back has been acting up, and she was in the hospital for a while there. Yes, please? You'd love to see it? Okay, hold on. Let me just finish this row. I'm happy to show you. I've done lots of work on it, and I'm very proud of it. I won't show you the border because you can't see. Well, hopefully you won't be able to see it, but it'll be on Wednesday's video. I did take some footage of the border stitching out because I really liked it, because I really wanted to make it like a frame to his quilt project. And with us working on it every month last year together as a block of the month, that was really nice and special for, you know, my Munchkin and I to do. Like, he designed the block, but, you know, I'd cut the fabric and I'd be sewing it together. And he pressed, you know, he helped his share, so. And he's been liking what I've been doing on so far, so. All right, there we go. Okay, we'll give that a press, but let's all right, hold on everybody. We'll do a little panoramic with the big cam. Let me just move one of the lights out of the way, just in case we need an extra light today. All right, everybody, close your eyes. I'm gonna switcheroni, so you know how big it is here. There's the computer, and here's Munchkin's quilt. Oh. There we go. Got my niece's wedding quilt in the background there. Get ready still to hand stitch. That looks pretty good. Can you see some of the details? Oh, you can. Oh, good. And then the ship here, I did like wood grain on the outside edges here, and then where it was here, I did like wood planks. And then I did like cross supports, but he wants a little bit more down in this area for the balloon. So because I was trying to think of it as like rope or wire that was attaching the balloon down to the top of the ship. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy with it so far. We've got some bears, we've got some wolves, a fox, a couple of bears, beavers, a bunch of trees, and then of course we'll have the griffin and so on and so forth. I'm going to move you back, so be prepared. Close your eyes. Okay. No. Don't mind the mess. There's the camera that everybody's on. I could see, I mean the TV, I could see everybody. And when we film Long Arm Wednesdays, the camera is sitting way over there. Doo-doo-doo. All right, okay. Hopefully, up. Better? A little bit more? Okay, all right. Okay, everybody good? Sweet. Yeah, so I'm almost done. Well, I've got enough to, got a few more things to do, and then I've got the section of the bottom of the tower that I'm going to do for the Long Arm Wednesday show, and then I can take it off, bind it, and give it to Munchkin, and then once we get all those animals doing the stitch out, so I can put them in the computer, because I like to use them for later dates. I like to be able to make them big and small and so on and so forth to incorporate them into other projects. So Pop will have to do all the hard work. Thanks, Pop. To get those done, and then I can easily load it back on the long arm and stitch them out in a nice dark color so they really kind of stand out. So, but I free motioned in gold all where the blue was with like little swirls and stuff. So it looks good, and he's happy with it. So thank you, everybody. What matters is, oh, thank you. The blackboard looks great. Thank you, Deborah. And it's just thick enough. I think. He's happy. So that's all that matters. Oh, thank you. You'll see more of it on Wednesday's show there, Tracy. So, for sure. Because I'm going to show you how I did it. And I still have a little bit of the outcropping part of the tower that's rolled up. I still have a bit more of that to do. So, did you move the light back? It wasn't on. It's okay. It wasn't on. It was just there if we needed it. If it felt it was a bit dark in here today. So, but there isn't. Oh, I'm sorry you're fighting a migraine. All right, next one. All right, it's got no brown piece. This is row 43, number 6 of the sky blue, which is 9.5. I think I only have the only ones there are 9.5. Does anybody have any questions about the owl quilt behind me or about Pop's block of the month? I still have my baggy bits. Maybe we'll do that next week or something. I'll put my bag together. So you're not missing out on that at all. I wanted to make sure I include you guys on that one. Send in heal and love to anybody who needs it right now, okay? So thank you. Uh-oh. Looks like we got an alert on our phones. Alarm's going off. It could be a COVID alert or it could be an Amber alert. Amber? COVID. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm kind of glad it's just a COVID because I wouldn't want a kid to be kidnapped in this situation. Good gravy. No way, Jose. Poor little munchkins. Left, sorry, I had to step away. How much left on the owl quilt? Not much, Penny. I got the eyes, the eyebrows, and the little feathery eyebrows. Hold on, I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you all the colors. I'll show you all the things. How's that there, Penny? Okay. So, this is huge. This fabric for these bits to top off this owl to make it look like an owl instead of just some like 2 starbursts behind me. It takes a lot of fabric and a lot of stabilizer. So I did not have the amount of stabilizer. It was looking for this because it didn't actually say anything that we needed it, but I don't know how you would do it without some sort of stabilizer. So there's my owly bits of the eyeballs and the eyelashes or whatever, eyebrows, feathers, thingamabobs, okay? Hold on, I could see that better. Okay, and then this one, what's this blue one here, this big blue one, okay, is going to be this piece, okay, because you need 2 pieces, okay, to be able to do this. So that's huge. That's just those 2 pieces right there. So welcome to Arts and Crafts time when you go to print out this pattern. Here's my beak, but I got my template. I just was showing a little bit of the color around it. So there's my beak color. Here's my pupil. Here's the iris. Is a bit of a blue to match what goes on in the quilt. Obviously white for the eyeball. And then for the two little eyebrow bitsy bobs here, which one is orange and one is gray, I have this green and tan. So that's what's going on. And that's what's going to finish off. And if you would like to bid on this quilt, which you can, and if you win the bid, it's a silent auction, you get to pick your backing, how you want it quilted, what sort of thread, and the density, and whether you want me to finish it off with binding or I sew it to the front and use hand stitch it to the back. So, you know, that's up to you. So I think those are some pretty good colors to go together with this owl, and I'm happy with my choices. So, would you do it again? I think I'd like to know why, more than anything else, Penny, is why they ask you to cut 2 7/8 and 2 7/8, and then a template, which is here. Okay. Nope, that's not the right one. It's my bad. There we go. Templates, okay, that don't quite fit. I'm confused. So no matter with the pieces that you were making with the little diamond 9 patches that they have going on here, don't fit the same size as this. It's actually much smaller. So I'm confused at the 2 7/8, because you know when we did the 12 hours, it wasn't lining up. The 2 7/8 on the angle was not lining up with the 2 1/2 on the angle from the diamond side. So even though I pinned at the intersection so things would line up that we want to go on here, we wanted to line up, it wasn't. It was too long. I was getting big loops in between each pinpoint. So I would have had puckers at all sections. It seems to come better together now since I trimmed it and each piece has been 2 1/2. It seems it came together just fine. Like I didn't have any issues. So as to again, I think I'd like to understand where I went wrong, if I went wrong, or whether it was just, was I reading the pattern incorrectly? Was there just not enough instructions? Because there's not a lot. There's a lot left up to your interpretation as being a sewer. So that's different. That's kind of a complicated call there. I like the pattern as it is, even as if it was a half. You just need to finish it up, because I think that would make a lovely statement. Put someone's, you know, Munchkin's letter of their initial at the top, and I think it would be pretty. So, you know, I don't know. I'm a little iffy on that one. All right, 4, 6 1/2. Is that this one? I'm glad it's a free pattern. I'm glad I gave it a try. It was testing the skills for sure, but I think everything should, in a way, test the skills. We need a 3 white, which a 3 white is a 5. For some reason I don't see a 5 here. Whoa, might be missing a 5-incher. That's okay, we got some extra here. I didn't mark it on it. It was just pretty much a big note on it. I mean, but they have you specifically cutting those strips of fabric at 2 7/8 and sewing them together and then cutting them out with the template. The template's just too big. Like I don't get it. And I put the other squares together at 2 1/2. So how do they expect 2 1/2 to match up with a 2 7/8? You know what I mean? There's a lot of difference in between that. White. Okay. So 3. Oh, back on here. Back on here. And then a 2, which would be that. And then a 1, which would be that. And then an 8 of sky blue, which is 12 1/2. I think you are that, are you not? Yes, you are. Okay. And then a 4, and dark green, and a 4, and dark green. Okay. And 6 at a light green, which is 9 1/2. Which you should be in here. Was that you? No, that's 7. 9.5. Sold at 9.5. And then 3 of a dark green, which should be a 5. Right. Tis it is. And then 3 of a light green, which is 5. Tis it is. And then a square of gray. And then 8 and 8 of the blues. So 8 and 8 is 12.5. Down there. Nope. 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 Sold. Sold to the highest bidder. Sold to the main in the second row. Give me high, give me high in the hole. Gonna watch the stream and write down your directions so I will have them ready for my owl project. It was just a little, I'm hoping it works out for somebody else. Like, I don't know what I did wrong. You know me, I try to follow the instructions. I mean, instructions as good as possible, but, you know, life is life, right? Well, I really don't know. I pinned it, it wasn't matching up. So I trimmed it and it matched up. So, well, it's more than 105, my dear. I can tell you, it's more like 145 or 155. All right, let's move these guys down here. Okay. Baby steps, my love. Baby steps. Family's calling. Oh, take the call. Tell them we said hi. Put them out to the camera. We'll talk. Say what's up, quilting for the soul family. What you doing? Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug? I know. I'm sure lots of people need hugs. All the deliveries have been on my doorstep. It's been like at the door or. I haven't done any of it, Angela. I was not motivated since the last. I'm sorry. I will get back on it. I'll get back into this scheme of things. Maybe next week. What day works for everybody next week? Let me know. Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon are looking good to me. I'm watching while you eat. What are you having there, Ann Hayward? What you having? I don't know what we're having for tonight. We took 2 things out, but they're still frozen. So we may actually have to go on a seek and find. What's open? Where can we order from? Oh, excellent there, Miss Deborah Davidson. That's good. Do what you gotta do. Do what you want to do. Leftovers! We kind of had that the other night, but Pop and I both ended up having cereal instead. Yeah, and for some reason, Munchkin picked up honey. He would never picked up honey nut because I'm allergic to nuts, but sorry. Honey shreddies. And we're both having a bowl of cereal for dinner. We're looking at each other and we're eating and we're like, what's with the honey shreddies? We never would have asked for honey shreddies, right? Plain shreddies would have been just fine. So I said, grab some cereal. I said, what did I say? This one's got a little pull on the front of it. You have to fix that. I said like shreddies, mini wheats, frosted flakes, corn flakes, something like that, whatever, right? So it brings home honey shreddies. Like, dude. We're looking at I'm like, that would be fun. You know when you make that snack mix and you have pretzels and like cheesy bits and I don't know, whatever else, but the shreddies are in there too. That would be good as a mix of that because you got a little salt and a little bit of sweetie. That would be okay for that, but not a cereal. Timbit cereal, I would not even try that. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. I don't know what you did, but thank you. I don't know what you did, but thank you very much from the love. You kale. Actually, kale chips aren't bad if you like smother them with stuff. No, okay. Oh, thank you. You tipped. Thank you. 1999. 1999. That was a good year. A good song by Prince too. Just saying. Well, secretly, I think the chaos follows Sass. So, Sasslet. Not Sass Outlet. Sasslet. Printing and cutting. Now it's time. I wish there was an AccuQuilt cutter. Yeah, for what? What you making? Me too. I can't work on a project and watch the chats or what LL is working on. I need to just watch. I feel I should be doing that too, but then you guys aren't here just to chat with me. You're here to watch me work, so to work on something. I'm like, oh, we could just have a chat session. Yeah, no, that doesn't fly. Yeah, like a Chex Mix. Yeah, that sort of thing, Curedly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. A little salt, a little sweet, you know. It would kind of almost substitute the need for like a caramel popcorn sort of thing because it's got that sweetness in it. I don't know. We just both looked at each other and was like chewing it at the same time going, what is this? Plain Shreddies would have been just fine. Currently sewing mats. That's good. You got to do what you got to do. Do what you need. Do what you need. This is times where people are needing many things. There's actually, what was it? Scrub caps. One of the Twitch people I watch, her name is Hexadoodle. She's out of the UK. I'm also a sub to her channel. She was making scrub caps for her local NATO. I know I'm probably saying that wrong. Neonatal clinic or part of the hospital. So yeah, they were asking for caps so that they could wash. So there was either the ties in the back or the one with elastic. And she was making a few of the ones this morning for with the tie in the back because she didn't have elastic. And yeah, she was using some whatever fabric she had on hand. So you Annie Moose? That's funny. Thanks for the giggle. You Annie Moose. I know you've dipped before. Well, that's still a nice chuckle. We had braised kale and leeks with our noodles and fish cakes. Lots of ginger and soy. Yum. Oh, this sounds delicious there, Marion. I'd take that. Neonatal. Thank you, Gwenny. I know somebody would know better than me. Is this the way I'm saying it? Neonatal. Yeah. They were asking for. So I think she's got it on her Discord channel. So I could share it via our guild website at www.wesewit.com. And if anybody wanted to make some for your locals. That would be awesome if I could see you all. Well, maybe not 247 of you. I'd get confused to who y'all are. 247, what's going on? I got a secret, don't tell. I've kept it very well. I have a big surprise for you. Ha ha. If only you knew. Well, I didn't mail you anything, so there's no way you could have my missing sewing machine panel. I don't think I pressed this one, did I? Let's press this one, and then we'll add the other one. I like the brown. I like a little bit of brown of contrast between the green for the trees in this panoramic mountains panel, or sorry, block of the month, not panel. I really like that lighter watercolor I chose. I had another one here, but it just didn't really seem to match this dark blue as much as this one does. So yeah, so I'll end up finish off the eyebrows and stuff as soon as I get some stabilizer. I'll end up doing that, and then I guess we'll have to put a limit or a time on the silent auction so we can get it off to the person who won it. We can talk to them. Sorry, honey? 15th of April is the last day. Pop has spoken. Oh, it's on the website. It would be cool. It would be kind of cool. yeah, Pop's got lots of changes in plan for the Guild website to make it easier for people to navigate. They were looking more for something of the ease and capability of chatting and pop up new items like you know, Facebook or whatever does, but we've got something different going on and we're pretty excited about it, and hopefully it'll help people navigate the site a bit easier for some that are still new to you know, sort of technology and how we keep up to date with our people, because we made a post the day my mom passed away onto the website, and you guys would have known, if you remembers, what had happened, so, and why we weren't doing any videos. So that would have saved a lot of trying to answer emails and texts and stuff like that from people when it was a very difficult time. So if you sign up, you keep up to date. So won't let you. Wonder why, Sue? I think you're one of the only ones that has been having issues. Mitchell got a new puppy. Pug not sure what name is decided. Oh, that's okay. You know what? My sister-in-law, Krista, Pop's sister, obviously, they just adopted one. What? Oh, my phone's over on my desk in the other room. So, but she's super cute. She's so cute. I'm happy they adopted, because this one really needed a home. So, and she's a couple years old. So, and I'm sure Sarah Lynn was over the moon excited, considering her birthday wasn't too long ago. So, and apparently she's a bolter, though. As I said, always hook her up before you even open the door to let her outside. And they got a fenced backyard, but she's not a big doggy. So I said, you may have to go and like stick with her so you can see which routes she's going to try and see if she might escape. You'll have to get some chicken wire and, you know, plug those spots up, sort of thing, right? So. Yeah, I'm very excited for them. That's a big adventure for that family. They're not cat people. They're not really. Well, I never suspected them to be dog people, but they did enjoy our German Shepherd when we lived together. So I mean, my German Shepherd was a good dog. Ziva, she was a good pupper wuppers. You know, yeah, no, that's I'm so excited for them to have a little 4-pod buddy to love. There's nothing better than animal love sometimes, I'm telling you. They're not asking you questions. They're not looking for answers. They're not anything. They're just there to love you. Give the paw and give the love. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Oh, she is in a much better place. You know, I think I'm thanking everybody who was saying prayers to her on the 21st of March when we did her 12-hour. You know, because apparently she was feeling the love and knew that it was okay to go, and the Sunday morning she passed. It's hard. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. It just seems like it was 10 minutes ago. It'll get easier, I know. I have to stop and being such a blubbery face. No crying in YouTube, apparently. So no crying. No crying aloud. But yeah, she was in a lot of pain. She was in such a lot of pain. And then I had this weird thought. I know it's weird because you know she's been in a wheelchair for a very, very, very long time because her legs were really big with lymphoma and stuff, right? So I thought to myself, is she like, when she's at the gates, is she at a place that she would want to have been in her life where she could walk and was on her own 2 feet and something like that? Or is she wheeling up in her wheelchair? Is she power motoring up? Like, I don't know why it made me think that, but I did. It made me laugh. It was, like, I think it was later that evening or something like that. It made me literally laugh out loud that I just see her powering up with her little scooter going, come on, open the gates. Let's get this party started. I don't know. I could just see her doing that, so. Apparently all the nurses were all super sad because they didn't have their little Mary to sing them "You Are My Sunshine." So, yeah. All right, let's press this row. Then we only got a couple more to go. Okay, let's go. Cotton Eye Joe. Yeehaw, where's my banjo? You guys were okay with the intro music this time? We've kind of felt it was maybe a little bit too rocky rolly for some people. But hoping you people would like a little bit more of an upbeat sort of music. We're trying to hope for an upbeat kind of day. Yeah, it was really sad because not only did she, she passed away, which is sad to begin with, but she passed away on my son's birthday. So I'm like, and he literally just came and sat down beside us when my sister had called, and we were just wishing him, hey, happy birthday. What do you want to do today? And then we get the phone call, and it was like, oh, it was just crushing. It was just really kind of crushing. So I was like, happy birthday, Munchkin. Grandma passed. All right, 2 more rows to do, 44 and 45. Okay. He's doing okay. We chatted about it. I said he needs anything, and, not to think of it so negatively, that on his birthday, Grandma passed away, but that, she wanted to make a mark on her calendar so when you guys met up again, she knew exactly where to take over the chapters of his 24 lives already, or 25 or 24, chapters of his life that he's already existed. Then, when he gets to, see Grandma, it's, it's so on and so forth. So he's okay. He's doing all right. It's hard. I can't imagine. And then his cousin is the day after, Mackenzie. She's the 23rd and a year younger. I'm sure, and she was so close to my mom. And she couldn't be there because she had to be in BC because she's a nurse, and then she was expected to work her shift no matter what. So I'm sure not ever easy. 11, 12 and a half. I think are we missing a 12 and a half? We might be missing a 12 and a half of the light blue, but we'll get there when, no, that's not it either. Okie dokie. And then a 2 and 3. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sure it's going to take him a couple of years to get used to, obviously, She didn't even make it to her 75th birthday. So to me, I think I feel like she was cheated out of so much, I'm sure it's difficult for everybody. My sister has had the routine of looking after her and going after and, and dealing with laundry and picking up groceries and so on and so forth for years for her. So it's kind of like, I feel bad for her to the point that, she was in such a routine, and now it's kind of like, I'm sure she feels like she's a little bit lost. All right, 6 of white, 9 and a half. Yep. Oh, I need one in between. Oh no. Oops. Nope. Yep, there we go. All right, one moment. Quick little potty break. Where is he taking? Oh, he's downstairs. Okay, so 2, 2, 2, and then 8 of sky blue. They're missing a couple sky blues. Foodie, foodie, foo, sky blues. Are those 6 or 8? Oh, I think I got the wrong one there. What's the 6? It's 9.5. Sorry, quick potty break. Don't go anywhere. 2:40. Nice. Nice to see everybody here. There we go. Now we're cooking with petrol, people. Okay, and then it's a plain one. Like the last one. Last one was plain one. There we go. Yep. Everything's coming into play. That's 5. That's not a 5. Oh, that's a 5. And then 7 of light green, which is 11.5. Nope. 11, not 11.5. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we only got one more to go after this line. Wish there was a technical touching base you could do. Does he pick up the phone? Oh, huh? I'm confused. What are you doing? Cloak of invisibility. I'm sorry, Hildy. It's hard losing a parent, let me tell you. It's not even been 2 weeks yet, and I'm broken. Hello, Vol Vacations. How long do these quilts take? As long as they take to get done. Sometimes 20, 40, 60, 80 hours. Depends on the quilt. Mom's mic softer? I don't know. Is it? Had to go potty break. Had to go bathroom. That's what happens, man. You gotta pee. Alright, and then number 2, which would have been a 3. And then a 4 of light, which is 6.5, which should be this one here. And then we only have one more row to build on for April's. Yay! And then number, that's 4, and then we have our little square. And then we have our 7 and 9. So 7, dark blue is 11, done. And 9 of the light water is 14. So this is 14, done. I'm there. Okay. Put those over there. Only got one more to build after this. Change it back. What's going on? That's better? Oh, I didn't adjust anything, so it must have been pop. My mom has outlived both her parents and spoke of the same thing, feeling weird as she passes their age. I never knew my father. He died when I was very young, so I've only ever had my mom. So my grandparents never took an interest in us at all. So I've only ever had my mom's love. I've never felt the grandparents' love or anything like that. So, you know, and then in a way, like it's kind of hard, you know, like do I mourn the fact that I didn't get that extra or should have had that extra from the grandparents and the father? But uh-oh, what's going on? No sound? Pardon? Okay, it must be you, Kathy K. And just because I had the one, or do I, you know, and be happy that I'm only mourning the one? You know what I mean? Instead of having mother, father, grandparents on both sides, you're mourning 6. So, like, I don't know. What's the lesser of the 2 evils? What's the lesser of the two evils? Evil weevils. You know, have to mourn 6 people, but never, but feel their love the whole life, or mourn one and that's it, right? Because you only felt the love of one. And that's why I was a little upset with, you know, not with Munchkin, but for Munchkin, you know, that he really didn't get a chance to know his Nana before she passed away of cancer. He was only like 10, 11 years old, you know, and now my mom passes away on his birthday. It's like, dude, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm sure she didn't ask for that. And, you know, it's just what happened. Her body shut down on that morning. That was it. But I know it's going to take quite a few years for him to get over that. I still tried to make the best I could out of his day. We had, you know, lunch that he wanted and dinner that he wanted, and you know, we'd already made his cheesecake the day before, so at least there was that already done, and we tried to celebrate his day. We played some games, but you know, it's only so much I had in it. Thank you, Vicky. It's nice to know everybody's there. And 250 people watching. Yeah, give a thumbs up if you can. 2 thumbs down. Well, sucks to be you, and we don't need you here anyway. So take your thumb down and shove it where the sun don't shine. So, adios. All right, 44. Working on block 44, right? Am I correct? Oh, I hope I'm... No, I think I'm working on block 40. Uh-oh. 42, 43. Hold on. Whoa. I may have to make a different block in between, because I think I forgot 44 or made, sorry, forgot 43 and made 44. All right, well, let's sew this and figure it out. Yeah, that's me being nice. Show where the sun don't shine. Number 4 of the dark green would have been 6.5, right? Nope. This would be the 3 of the dark green. And this would have been a 5. Correctamundo. Okay, I think I did make a boo-hoo on which one this was. So I'll have to make the one in between. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We can fix it. We have 3 left, not 2 left. My bad. Oh, thank you, Pat. Oh my gosh, thank you, sweetheart. You were such a big hug. Such a big hug. Thank you, Pat. Raymond Schneider. 2 vowels go a-walking. The first one does the talking. Raymond Schneider. Raymond Schneider. Raymond Schneider. Something Schneider. Thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated. So, considering we're doing an April stream now, when's good for everybody? Just saying. When's good for you? What's got going on in your life that day? I think we're pretty much all free and easy, don't you think? Well, it's obviously the first one, so we'll have to wait, obviously, a couple tomorrow. You're so cute, eh? All right, I think I did okay with that one row. So let's go back up to where I thought I was, which I clearly wasn't. Okay, so sky blue, 6 is 9.5. Okay, done. April 1st to the end of the month. Thanks, Nadine. Just stream all the time, okay? Why you have to put a limit on it, Laura Lynn? Just stream all the time. The fans are wanting. I think this was the extra piece, wasn't it? That I needed a 6.5 of sky blue. Yes, I did. All right, so let's take the U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. There we go. Back up here. And then a 3, which is a 5 of white. No. 3, 5, that is 5. Well, what do we got here? 6.5, okay. That's a 6, that's fine. We did a 4 and a 6, and 2 2s. And this is some white. This is 2, this is 3. 2 2, 3.5. I guess so. Here. No, missing a couple of cuts. Hold on. It's our choir Zoom chaos time. Okay, are they still doing those sorts of things? A lot of the things were canceled, from my understanding. Okay. 4 of the sky blue is a 6.5. Okay, where do we have a 6.5? Nope, a 6. And a 6.5. Here's the big one. Okay. And for the other one, okay, 2 2. And there's 5. Where's white? What did I do with my white? Oh, I got some strips here. There we go. Here, let's press this. Cut some first. On the iPhone, I don't see it. I see what on the iPhone? Okay, 2-inch, right? Oops. Okay. Whoops. Whoops, didn't have the right piece. Whoops. That's what happens when you think you're all prepared, but clearly you're not. All right, 5 inches on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's that one. And then a 2 of blue, which is a 3.5. And then a 1. Sure I didn't do that one already? There's the one after, right? Yeah, there's that one. Maybe I was right. I just kept buggering it up in my mind. Hold on. Okay, so that is the flat piece. This one here. Because it's already got one blue piece without the mountain in it. Okay, so this one would be 6 of the sky blue, which would have been 9.5. Yes. And then white would have been 3, yes. Blue would have been 6.5. Yes. And then white. That would have been 6, which is 9.5. Correct. Big chunk of blue, which is 8, which would have been 12.5. Correct. I did have it right all along, and I've just been farting around. Good gravy. Like I need more farting around. Dark green, is that 3? So that would be 5. 7 of light green. 11, done. Dark green, 2, done. 6.5. Alright, well, whatever. I guess I was better off than I thought I was. Alright, so let's do the last one for Pete's sakes. Here's the same. And then another 6 of sky blue, which is 9.5. And then a 4 of white, which is 6.5. Great. Yes. And then a 7 of the blue, which is 11. Don't think I got that yet. 11, here we go. And then another brown. I think I was going to change this brown, didn't I? Didn't I say I was going to change that to a different brown? Yes, I did. With this dark brown, I like to bank the bigger mountain out of the darker brown. Just need to change the squares. What should be there? Mitchell calls you on it? It's because you're Nana. You're never supposed to lead him astray. Should always believe in Nanas and Grandmas. They would never lie to them. Okay, we'll sew these two together and then we'll attach it to what we already got going on. Anybody have any questions about the owl project that we were working on? Okay, so after that, and then it's a 2. 2 of the dark green, which is a 3.5. Should be there. Yep. And then a big 8 of the light green. Should be this guy here. Should be 12.5. Tis it is. Oh, that was the wrong color. There we go. And then a little one of the dark. And the number 5 of the light green. So number 5 should be 8. Is that 8? 'Tis, imagine that, it is 8. And a little square. And this blue. And this blue. Alright, I think we got our bits done. Let's move these guys over here. Okay, let's put them together. Oh, you're thinking about this, Carrie? Is that it? Doing this one? 1-inch strips would certainly make it smaller. But also really difficult to work with because you got that 1/4 inch seam allowance and stuff, right? Pop says maybe I misread the instructions and thought I needed to finish at 1.5, so I cut it at 2, but maybe it should have been cut at 1.5 and finish at 1. So, oh well. Duly noted. Sorry about your luck. Good luck finding a wall to put this on. No, I'm serious. I'm there for you. Hello, Nora McPhee, my lovely from overseas. She calls me a flower. You're my flower. Thank you. Thank you for calling me flower. This flower's been sad and wilted for a little while. But I'm trying to pick myself up because I know that's what my mama would want. She would want her little looper. She used to always call me Looper as a kid. That's why it's my nickname on Twitch. Or my little handle on Twitch. She used to always call me Looper. Green! Green's a beautiful color. Full of earth. Sazzlet. Sazzlet, sorry. Queen size bed, it's high bed, so I'm sure it won't hit the floor. Hanging outside the house, yeah, exactly. But have a wrap around 3/4 of the house. Learn free motion quilt. Oh my God, I thought it would be easy. No, it's not, Laura. I was wrong. This is a nice mental break. Oh, I'm happy. It is not easy. It is a matter of getting your hand, eye, and foot combination together, because you have to push the pedal down almost as fast as it would go with your feed dogs down and your stitch length at 0, and you are controlling the stitch length as you're moving it. It's a practice game. That's what that is. It really is. And you can do it. I know you can. Just do little bits at a time. It takes time. It really, really does. And there's times when I would do a quilt and start a quilt, I'm like, oh, just go with it. Even though I thought, man, it doesn't look all that great. They don't care on the other end. Are you kidding me? They don't care. They're just happy they have something of yours. You know, or have something that you made. I did ask for the quilt that I made my mom last year. You guys will remember the blue and white, the Dresdens with the flower that she loves so much. I did ask that to be cremated with her. So it is in the collection of stuff to do that. She's just in a storage unit in the funeral home right now. So I know it sounds weird. I mean, her body's there, but obviously her spirit is elsewhere. Rub your belly at the same time. I do not think I can do that. That is not happening. I'm liable to confuse myself, start punching myself in the nose. just got home from her shift in the ICU, and her daddy is so worried about her. Oh, I bet. That's a tough gig, man. Anybody in the hospitals or even in the grocery stores, I feel for them too. You gotta deal with everybody, you know. She is sewing right with you. Awesome. Bring it on. So. Beady beady bitey bo. Alright, so that should have been the last row, right? So let's line this row up with this row, and then we'll put the two together on the big one. Helps if you have it the right way though, dork. There we go. Do. Right, here's open. What gesture to make for your quilt to your mom? Well, I figured she loved it, and it was her favorite flower. And she's had other ones that I've made of hers, made for her. But that was like the latest one, and I know she really liked it. So I just thought, when my sister asked me if there was anything I wanted to, be cremated with her when she goes, which won't be until the summer, that was my choice. So I'd like that one to go. Well, at first I said if one of the girls wants it, like one of my three nieces, it's a different story. If they want it, then by golly, have it. Because there's other things, that I could have tossed in if I wanted to. I said to pop a bag of popcorn, unpopped popcorn, but he thought that wasn't really funny. So, but I kind of thought it was a little bit, just because Mom liked popcorn, and I thought it would be a little funny to scare the person behind the cremation table just a little bit, and when you hear the snap, crackle, popping. Anybody got butter? I don't know. I'm sorry. That's probably a very bad joke, and I apologize. I should be more mature about this. I just thought it would be a little funny. I said, what if I said, hey, go grab a bag of, compliments popcorn kernels and toss that in there, and we'll see what happens. I said, she would like it. I think she'd say, hey, where's the butter? Anybody got any salt? I know. See, that's what I know. And it's just like, and Pop's like, just no. I'm like, what? Because I thought about this. Put some time into it. Don't feel bad. Okay, I won't. I was trying to think how she would make, what she would want. So. Well, I kind of want it too, I figured I like popcorn, so go ahead and toss some kernels in there, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get crispy crittered anyway, so but instead of grabbing some barbecue sauce, grab some butter. I don't know. It helped me get through some of it, or part of it. You know what I mean? So, and if anybody feels offended by that, I'm terribly sorry. But I'm talking about my own family, not about your family. So. I lost my husband 6 months ago, 34 years marriage. I laugh at those memories. We cremated him with his Star Trek ornaments. Oh, that's nice, Anita. See, I don't know what she would want. I mean, my mom had a huge spoon collection. Like, I'm not talking just like eating your cereal spoons. Like, we're talking like decorative spoons that say where they're from, all over the place. She also had a keychain collection, a magnet collection. So, I mean, those are things that we now all have to deal with. And like, who wants what? Nobody seems to want the spoons. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll take all the spoons. Like if nobody else wants it, like I want to leave it up to my nieces first, and Munchkin and James and Kristen, if they wanted anything, like, let them have first pick. I'll pick from the leftover. There'll be something there. Not to worry, right? You know, like, I'm not too concerned about it. We never wore the same type of jewelry, so all the jewelry, I'm assuming, would just go to my Elizabeth's, my middle sister's girls. I was allergic to gold. She wore gold, so you know, there's no point in that. So I think she may have had a sterling silver watch, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't know where any of this stuff went over the years, so you know, I don't know. If there's something there, I'd certainly like it for Munchkin, but other than that, there was a few things. I sent some pictures that I wanted also to be in the cremation with her, of Munchkin, my Pop and myself and stuff like that. Some family photos and just happy photos that we were all together. So they're in there too. But it's hard to like go through stuff and pick things, right? So I tried to pick happy moments that she knew her kids were happy and her grandkids were happy. You know. All right. Let's see here, move along. Are you getting dressed? I'm watching you. All right, let's add these two on. My husband was a football fan, so had his favorite jersey. Yeah, that's what I mean. You gotta have stuff like that. Like, my sister was like, "Sure, are you sure you want this quilt?" And I'm like, "Yes, of course I do. Like, I can make another one. This was made specifically for her, right?" So I'm fine with making another one if I wanted to make another one. I'm you know, Claudette from California donated the kit, and I tweaked it to my own to fit my mom, and she absolutely loved it last year when I delivered it, when I got to see her for my sister Elizabeth's 50th surprise birthday, you know. So, you know, I know she loved it. She loved showing it off to anybody who came into her room. So I thought, well, it's not that I don't want it or anything like that. I'm just happy that she liked it so much, so why not have it with her? There's other quilts I've made, Christmas ones and scrappy ones that the girls could take if they want it. But if they don't, that's fine too. It'll come to Auntie. I think we're going to end up having to drive out no matter what, because the girls want the three nieces of Elizabeth, or three daughters of Elizabeth, sorry. Those three nieces would like blankets made out of, or pillows out of my mom's pajamas. All right, hopefully I did this right. Uh-oh, I think I should have put that on the other side. Uh-oh, I think I did. No, because that doesn't go that way. Oh, whoa, I put it on the wrong side. Sorry, we're gonna have to seam ripper. Seam ripper song. I knew I should have looked. I'm pretty sure, because it was the brown should have been close to home. Is that still? No, brown should have been the end. Should have been the other way around. What? Whoa. All right. Everybody go get a coffee or something. It's going to take a while. Seam ripper. You're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. And I've had the boys home, so thank goodness for that. So I haven't really called anybody or talked to anybody except for my sisters and my nieces and the boys. Well, that's just what I need right now. So exactly, Tina. Sing it, Kelly. You got this. Mary and Carrie. It should have been on the other side. My mistake. I knew I should have looked before I started pinning the stupid things together. And that's just me being stupid, not them being stupid. So that's okay. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry, Pat. See, you could have saved me a seam ripper song. I'm sorry, Pat. I should have looked. I just get sometimes in my train of thought, and that's okay. I wanted to sit and talk to you guys. Snaggets, snag nabbits. All together now, exactly, says June. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Yeah, do it in caps or something and yell to Pop. See, she's putting them on the wrong way. Cushions with my friend. Aunt's mom's clothes for her. Oh, see, that's nice, Nora. That's nice. Yeah, I think the girls wanted like little lap quilts or pillows. So we'll see what's left of the jammies when I get done with it. I, of course, want something, and of course, Elizabeth wants something. I haven't asked Lisa yet if she wanted something. I'm sure she'd like a pillow. So I tried to make a pillow for all of us as well as all the grandkids. So exactly, Krista. Keep singing it. Oh, she's leaving? Oh, where are you going? Gotta go. Oh, no, I think she's saying you have to go all caps to get attention there, Helly. I think that's what she was saying. I don't think Allison was going anywhere. So how's it being teaching via, I don't know, virtual sort of thing? It's hello, Volvication. Oh, well, you want to donate? Well, I'm happy to. How's it going teaching though, Miss Allison? How's that working for you? Step out and grab a bite for lunch, but taking all 243 people with you. All right. Take me with you, Deborah. We want a donaire with extra tomatoes and lettuce. Nope. I like a donaire. Oops. I poked myself. Seam ripper. This is going to be a while because this is a long row. Grilled cheese. Ooh, grilled cheese. I'll take the grilled cheese. Pop kind of made himself that. I had pierogies for lunch. Potato and cheese pierogies. I had 3. And I left the other 3 for Pop if he wanted some, just in case he wanted more than what he had. Just kind of fend for yourself lunch. Cheeseburger for me. Oh, I take a cheeseburger. I'll take a cheeseburger today and pay you Tuesday. Yeah. Double chocolate Tim Tams. Tim Tam seems very popular. They're just a chocolate covered cookie, aren't they? Or it'd be a white cookie with chocolate or a chocolate with chocolate. I guess it depends. You call shotgun? I don't want to get car sick. It's too funny. Shotgun. No, I clearly laid them up against each other wrongly, so I'm sorry. Whoops. Oh well. You wanted to hang out with me more anyways, didn't you? I knew you did. I knew you did. You missed me. We missed 5 shows. 2 Wednesdays, 2 Fridays, and 1 stream. I missed you guys too. I just was not in the mood. I apologize for that. But I know you guys understand, and it's okay. We will move on, and we will celebrate. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. Cheeseburger in paradise. Yeah, dinner's not defrosted, so we're either having like eggs or tuna sandwiches, or I don't know what we're having. We have to find someplace. Sorry? Uber Eats, also known as Munchkin Eats. He could be making some serious money going and picking up stuff for people around here, let me tell you, but nope. Aw, thank you, Nadine. I appreciate that. I felt really bad that, that I just wasn't there for everybody, and I felt like I should have been, and because you guys were all sending me like kind words and prayers and thoughts, and I just felt like in a way I was kind of letting you down. But I know you knew. I knew you knew and you understood. All right, see, no more crying, damn it. My son does a DoorDash. Yeah, exactly right. Because he doesn't live with you, right? Aw, thank you. Yeah, just ripping. Nothing exciting here, honest to goodness. Just ripping the threads out all the way down. It's a long journey, unfortunately. So buckle up, baby. We're in for a pick and ride. Aw, thank you, Carrie. You guys are awesome. Super duper awesome. Site manager and figures out the way in the evenings to do Amazon deliveries they're trying to save. Well, yeah, this would be a great time to, if you wanted to get another job, grocery store, deliveries, all that sort of thing, you know. So if you needed to make some extra cash to pay the bills, that's definitely one gig you could certainly roll up on. You need a mediator for boo-boo control. It's just such a long strip, so it's gonna take a little while. Sing a song. I know it's a long theme. Thank you, Anna. We love you guys too. We really appreciated all your kind words. Really have. We've got like 5 or 6 flower deliveries and just random drop-offs on the deck. And then a text later saying, I dropped you off something. You know, you can't even hug your neighbors, right? Like, my friends want to give me a hug and they can't. You know, it's hard. It's hard during this point in time. You know, not being able to be with my sisters and my nieces and my nephew, and we can't all be together. Biscuits and gravy. Oh, that sounds good there, Kim. What kind of gravy? It's like a chicken gravy or a beef gravy. What goes with biscuits and gravy? Instacart has been helping you make money? Yeah, how does Instacart help you? I don't even think I've ever heard of that there, Laura. I'm not very savvy on some stuff, so I'll leave that pretty much all up to Pop. He informs me of things I need to know. Sausage gravy. Oh, there we go. So worth it. Boxes of Tim Tams. It doesn't take long to finish off a box of cookies, let me tell you. If every time you walk past the kitchen and you take a couple, and 3 people are walking past the kitchen and taking couples. What is the red ball on the seam ripper for? It depends on what you're doing. You could do it this way and slide it along, and hopefully you don't cut your fabric. It's also used for guiding the other way to help slip the ball in and move the fabric along. My seam ripper is a little dull, so that's why I've been picking instead of ripping, I guess. But you just kind of push it along underneath that little seam. So, sorry, you push it, you stick it underneath the seam and just kind of push it along. Sometimes it works easier than others. It depends on the fabric too, so. And because I don't want to distort anything or rip anything, I'm just picking the threads out, so. All kind of depends on what you're doing. Cookies, oh wait, I made pineapple bread. What? Pineapple banana bread. Oh, that sounds delicious. Pineapple banana bread. Can't say I've ever had anything like that. I think I like pineapple to begin with. I like it on pizza. I'm one of those crazy people. I know. But I do. Dad's in a wheelchair, gets around. He's marvelous. So proud of him. Aw, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, my mom wasn't getting anywhere the past month, so I think the last time we actually had a good video chat with her was February 23rd, and I actually took a couple pictures of that one because I could see. I even said to Pop afterwards because I think he was busy. I said she just doesn't look the same anymore. She looks different, and Munchkin was in the chat as well, so I managed to actually capture a photo of her and Munchkin next to each other in a video chat. So that was one of the pictures I asked to go into the, I guess, I don't know, what do you call it, a coffin, box, whatever, when she's going to get cremated in? I mean, what do you call it? Is there a proper word for it? It's 5:17 a.m. on Sunday. She's in the future. She's our future sass. Well, we're missing Cherie, and we've been missing AJ for a little while, so I wonder whatever happened to AJ. She disappeared on us. And Margaret, there was a Margaret over there too, as well. And I think there was a Jane, and we try to make their day games. Spending time. Oh yeah, okay, I hear you, Fiona. Yeah, you gotta do something, especially with these people that are normally out for social routines at this point in time in their life, right? So, I recovered your ironing board. Oh yes, I did. I just noticed the green instead of the. Yeah, thank you. That was a couple of weeks ago. I actually don't remember when we did it as a reveal. I wasn't sure if the day before the stream or the 12-hour stream or the day of the 12-hour stream. Can't remember. Yeah, I needed a new one. It'd been almost 2 years since the last one, so we needed a new one. Yeah, no, I'll have lots of goodies to make out of my mom's clothing sometime after the summer, because I figure we're gonna have no choice but to drive out there. For one, it's cheaper. Unfortunately, it takes 3 days to get there and 3 days to get back. 3.5 days, really, if you want to count it. It's almost like a day and a half to get out of the province of Ontario, for Pete's sakes. Almost there. We're getting there, peoples. We're getting there. Maybe if I pick from the other side, does it change? So, might go a little bit faster. Might not. Looks like it might. Yeah, a couple of local places, like there's Country Crops here that are in the town of Erin that are doing vegetable boxes. So I said to Pop, you know what, I think maybe we should sign up for something like that. We'll do the small one first. They just have like, obviously we couldn't have any bell peppers, so I have to talk to them about bell peppers and eggplant or something. But, we're happy to take an extra cucumber. Oh, I didn't realize I was using the pokey one until you gave that to me. I was wondering why it was taking so long. Thanks, Pop. I thought I grabbed the other one though, like the other seam ripper, but it must have been somewhere else. It's okay.
Is this the done one?
Yeah, that's the dull one. I don't even know if this one's a sharp one or not, so.
Well, that should be a new one.
Yeah, well, did we take it out of the bag, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize what one I had in my hand until you gave me that. So there we go. That's much easier when it's sharp. Imagine that. What the heck? Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Happy you're here. We've got 250 of us hanging out and only 151 thumbs up. And we've got 3 thumbs down. Well, you know where the door is, and don't let it hit you on the way out. 3 thumbs downer. Bye-bye. Later. Adios, amigo. You were needed here anyways. Indeedo. Yeah, hit a thumbs up, peeps. Hit a thumbs up. We're almost here. We're almost at the end. I made a mistake, so things happen. Poop happens. That's life. Oh, no. Oh, well. Get used to it. Leg. Leg what? That darn leg wasn't in the way. Oh. Not that I know of, Penny. That's a good thing. Please let the door hit them. That's what my mom used to say. Sorry about your luck. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. That's what she would say. And you'd stand there going, I just said I didn't want macaroni and cheese for dinner, you know? And you'd be like, the door's hitting me? What? I'm going out? What? She'd always say that. There was another famous saying of hers. You got a piano tied to your butt? Go do it yourself. You got 2 feet and a heartbeat. Do it yourself. You know. Just always make me laugh. I don't either, Pat. It's the way they are. I think Pam Baker actually had an interesting thought on it. Actually, I think it was Pop and I and Pam. We went out for breakfast. And somehow, we don't normally talk about the videos and stuff. We just talk about life and stuff like that. But somehow we got onto it about the thumbs down. And she was one who brought it up. And she said she thinks it's people who are just jealous. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess, I don't know. It just makes me, it's confusing. Because I'm like, well, okay, what did I do wrong? Did they not like what I said? Did I say something wrong? Wasn't it chipper enough for them? Did I not do something fast enough? Like, and I'm always wondering because I want to help and I want to be productive and useful. And I don't really like seeing the thumbs down, but, to each their own. So, but that's what she came up with. That was her thought. And I was like, oh, I never thought of that. I'm like, well, whatever. Gotta run, everyone. Blessings. Well, you too. Take care, Miss Soul. Quilting for the Soul. Thank you very much. Anybody who's not a subscriber to her channel, go over and pop a little subscribe and then pop back over here, please. She's a lovely lady. Great personality. So give her a chance. Give her a chance. Big hugs to you, Quilting for the Soul. Thank you, thank you. Know that you are loved. She's brand new. Brand spanking new to the Facebook. So give her some love and share the love. Do, share the love. It was about day 6 or day 7 around here, and Munchkin comes upstairs, and I guess I was puttering around at something, but I wasn't being my normal chipper, singy-songy self. And he says to me, he goes, I miss your singing. And I don't think I'd ever would have heard that out of his mouth ever in my life. So I'm like, oh, sorry. Sorry I wasn't singing for you. All right, so there we go. We got this and this and this. The brown is on the outside. Okay. We've done our unpickings. Let's do our pinning. Yeah, I just pinned it the wrong direction. Oh, big hugs to you, darling. Big hugs. I don't like something that's there. It's not yours. No. Actually, the one wise person who's is on YouTube, not YouTube, Netflix says, you can't change the way people feel about you. So if they don't like you, that has nothing to do with me, that they don't like me. It has everything to do with them. And I can move on. I don't have to feel like I need to satisfy them in some manner. It's all on them, not on me. So if they don't like me, it's not a big deal. I'm okay with that. I'm a little lonely, but I'll be okay. Oh, bye, Carrie. Big hugs. Going to bed. Early shift tomorrow. Bye. Big hugs to you, darling. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And thanks for checking in on me. I appreciate that, too. I know you did. I know you did, girlfriend. I know you did. They were showing me the love. Same with Helly and Sassalette and Gwenny and Allison, Lois. Lots of love and hugs going out there for us. We really, really appreciate that. You know, because for a lot of time I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm like, you know what? I have to stop and think stop and think that I'm doing something wrong, and it's just the way that they are. You know, they don't like this quirky, weird Canadian happy-go-lucky. Mostly, you guys know that mostly. Just recently, it's been really kind of down, but you know, happy-go-lucky kind of attitude, and that's, you know, sometimes they can't deal with all this. They can't. It's too much. And I understand that. I really do. I really do. Ever since that chick at the post office that day. She's too much. Burger run. Oh, it's patty melt time for me. Oh, let's all live vicariously through Allison and get cheese on stuff all over our face. Yum. I'll take patty melts all over. That's usually what I order when we go to a sit-down burger place. I'll be like, I'll have a patty melt, please. Sourdough bun. Sourdough bread. Yum, yum, yum. Try to think about if we all were in the same room, then we could talk about being too much. True that. So Munchkin pretty much ate, I'd say 90% of his cake. He let it stretch out for about a week. I wasn't trying to eat his cake on him, so you know he had his fair shares, that's for sure. He was quite satisfied with his chocolate cheesecake. He loved it. It was a nice change because, you know, I know Pop likes his regular chocolate cake. That's what he likes, or lemon meringue pie. I mean, or chocolate chip cookies. I mean, like, you know, those things I know I can always go to. He said that the chocolate cheesecake was okay, but it wasn't really. It wasn't his top. It wasn't his top. He liked the chocolate cake, my chocolate cake. So. But I'm just happy that Munchkin was very happy with his birthday cake, and that's what made it all so special. Lois has got a package on the way from Munchkin. He's very excited, looking forward to his little package. I told him there was something on the way. So literally, I said to him the day, I said, oh, you know, like the next day, I said, Lois and Pat have sent something in the mail, and it should be here shortly. So I go out and check the mail, I think that day. So he says to me, so was it in the mail? I go, dude. We have speedy Canada service, but not that speedy. It's not in the mail yet. Well, I mean, it's in the mail, but it wasn't in our mailbox. And our post office is you only allowed one person in at a time while they're there. So that's been fun for our little hokey pokey town. All right, I'm going to press these apart now, and hopefully I did it right. And then we'll pin it up to the other section of April, and we'll have April done. April done. And it'll be like April wine. Maybe not. Good band though, just saying. Ooh. I'd say one of the hardest things to do in regards to my mom's passing is trying to write her obituary. And I was like, how do you put into like a paragraph or two about a woman who's worth so much more than that, right? So I'm okay, Carol. Thank you for asking. I'm getting better each and every day. It's a little bit easier to process, you know, the fact that she's not here and I will never see her or hear her voice again. Not on this plane, anyways. When we get up to heaven, we'll catch up on our chapters we've missed out with each other. You know, I only had 48 years with her, so some of my siblings had far longer than I did, so one day at a time, sweet Jesus, as they say. That's all I got. That's all I got in me is one day at a time. When Pop asked if I was putting out a video last week, I went, nope. And then when I said to him, I think it was Tuesday, I said, we'll see how it goes, but maybe we'll do a live stream on the weekend. And he's like, that sounds good. But do what you want to do. I'm like, okay. So I did what I wanted to do. So therefore, hanging out with you guys showed me the love, and I feel the love, and I appreciate it greatly. For me and my family. Pop was her favorite. Her absolutely favorite. Let me tell you, she loved Pop. Sun and the moon set on Pop. I was doing everything wrong, but Pop was, no. Couldn't do anything wrong. Well, bye, Penny. If you're leaving, oh, bye, Kelly. Oh, bye, Kelly. Sorry, I thought it was Penny leaving. All right, we're going to sew these two pieces on, and that will be our April block of the month done. Woot! And a nice addition to this beautiful piece. We'll have to get Pop to come help me hold it up so we can see it all. Pop is amazing. Very much is. I have to say I'm very grateful for the, not for the fact that this COVID virus is here, but the fact that he's able to work from home and help support me. Sorry. And before my mom had passed away, he'd actually picked me up a card that I could call for 24 hours, no matter what, if I needed to talk to somebody that wasn't him or Munchkin. Sometimes it's easier talking to a stranger. He gave me that information and said, you know what, you do what you need with it. I'm here for you. And that spoke volumes. Oh, for sure, Helly. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, she knew from the first day she met him how much he loved me. She even said to me, she goes, he loves you so much. And I said, are you sure? And she said, oh, yes. We were just friends. We were just friends at the time. And she said, oh, I can see it. I can see it. I know he loves you. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I should give my heart to this rebel. Best decision I ever made. But it was her words of wisdom that helped guide me, right? So you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Sorry, tickle. Apologize. All right, almost there, and we'll give it a press. Sorry, I don't mean to cough in your ear. I'm so sorry. And then we're pretty much caught up until May. All right, let's get this pressed. I watched a bit of this show on the TV at the time. I wish I could have given you a tissue if I could find a box at the store. Aw, thank you, Tian. I appreciate it. It's hard. It really is to get used to somebody not being there. It's not a good feeling to know that they're not there for you anymore. So, all right, let's give it a press, and then we'll shows it up. All sorts of threads everywhere. If we didn't have to seam rip, we'd have less threads everywhere. Oh, this is looking so good. I can't wait for the next couple months. It's going to make it so complete and beautiful. I think we have October till October for this project. And then we'll have something Christmassy or fall-y or something like that. So, all right. So here's the top. We're making our way across. It goes on the angle, so you have to be patient with how the design comes together. Okay. There we go. We're getting there. All right. That's all we're going to do on that for today. Anybody have any questions? Oh, it's been 2.5 hours. Okay, well, that's good. That's not bad. 2 miles long when done. Gonna wrap around the house. All right, thank you, everybody. I'm getting a frog in my throat, so I'm just going to send you big hugs and loves. Look forward to Wednesday's video when we're going to continue working on Munchkin's block of the month from last year and his Christmas gift. You can see how it's turning out. We thank you very, very much for joining us today. Big hugs and loves to everybody. Thank you so much for your kind words and your prayers and your love.